Hi everyone. For my first Peardeck tutorial, I'm going to go over just the basics, getting started. So basically, Peardeck is an extension that you can use with Google Slides. It makes your slides interactive. If you're using Peardeck, you could add all sorts of interactive slides, whether it's SEL related, um, or any kind of formative feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down, multiple choice, true, false, or interacting directly with the slide. And I'll show you what that looks like from the student's perspective as well. But basically, you have your Google Slides. All you have to do is go to extensions. If you don't already have the add-on, you would click Get Add-on and then search for Peardeck. If you already have it, then you're going to see it right here at the bottom, and you're going to click on Open Peardeck Add-on. And then that's going to pull up this right toolbar. It looks a little overwhelming at first. Basically, you can either make the slide that you already have created interactive, or you could add interactive slides. And they're already pre-created. You could just browse their template library. For example, for something like a stress check, I clicked on template library. There's several different types of slides that you could use or that are recommended for the beginning of a lesson, during a lesson, like summarize, true, false, drag your dot to how you are feeling. You could create a mind map. You could have agree, disagree. You could fill out charts. You could also have slides that have some kind of directive on it, a stretch break. Might not use that much here. Or like I said, short answer, multiple choice. Let me show you the end of the lesson ones too. Students can make connections. They could reflect. They could circle how they're feeling. They could retell something important from a lesson, identify, more reflecting, more dragging. So there are drawing slides, multiple choice slides, and text slides. They're all very useful and helpful. I can't say I've used every single template, but there are some that I incorporate almost every single notes lesson, especially with introductory notes, at least for the format of my class, where correctness isn't necessarily the focus. And I'm just trying to gauge where students are at, like informal, thumbs up, thumbs down, multiple choice, true, false, might be what I use at that point in time of my notes. So there's also, aside from the template library and like the lesson builders, you could click on critical thinking or social emotional learning. So there are so many different types of slides that you could use. And then you're not married to the text that's on these slides. I tend to like select a graphic that I like, or maybe I want a text. I'll select this one. I'll just do it right now for the sake of it, of showing you. But I could change the text here, so it doesn't have to be I wonder. You could also change your graphic if you have a thought bubble and you want to make it bigger or smaller. So you have a lot of control over what these slides look like. I like that there are a lot of social emotional learning slides. I use the stress checks often. What do you think about this or that? The draggables too. I use that a lot. And then the third category, which I think would be really helpful if you're just getting started with Peardeck, is organized by subject areas. So there are example questions for different subjects. So this isn't limited to the English language arts classroom. You could use this for math, for science, for social sciences. You could really use this for anything. Even, I mean, I know we don't have this here, but you could use this for a foreign language if it was something that you were teaching. I'll just show you that example. So they're pretty fun. And then, I mean, if you wanted to replace the images with your own images, you could always do that too. I feel like Peardeck does a really good job with the aesthetics of their graphics and the slides. I think they're really, really well done. And this is coming from someone who is very particular about using pre-made material. I am really, really picky with that. I tend to like creating everything from scratch. But Pear Deck has been really easy to use in my classes. So I'll just show you some of the math examples. So again, there's going to be text slides, multiple choice, draggables, drawing too. I forgot to mention that earlier. That was one I couldn't think of, but there are also drawing slides. And like I said earlier, I'll show you what the students see on their end in just a little bit. So actually, I'm just gonna kind of have one of every single slide here. So let's add a drawing slide. And then like for ELA, you could do Venn diagrams. These are also considered drawing slides. You could use this in the context of grammar or any kind of reading. This is more grammar here, understanding the reading. So a lot of these here are drawing slides. It works well when our students do have the Chromebooks that have the stylus at the bottom or the touch screens. They actually really like the drawing. I can add a multiple choice slide too. Okay. So you're free to choose any of these pre-made slides. And again, that adds a slide to your notes, a slide that you didn't already previously have. If you do have a slide already created that you would like to make interactive, you can. And this is where this section comes in handy. So again, when you click on the Peardeck extension, you're going to have this right toolbar here. Just a few minutes ago, we were in the template library. So now we're back to like the homepage. So ask students a question. This is going to add a question to your current slide. It doesn't really have to be a question. It just makes it interactive. You could add a text. You could add multiple choice. You could add numbers. You could add a website. You could make it a drawing slide, or you can make it a draggable slide. Some of these features are only available in the premium accounts. And I don't believe that was previously the case. So that is actually why I needed a premium subscription or really wanted one. Is because I really, really liked using all of these interactive options. So you could also add audio to your slides. I haven't needed to do that just because I'm teaching live. I haven't had to like record anything. But that absolutely is an option for you.